What up, everybody? This is Jay Celine. This is Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
And I'm Melissa Ford, a.k.a. The Curve Queen.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Giovanni. Hold up.
God, I feel like I've been gone forever. I've been watching all this estrogen. I mean, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the girls. The last show you had Annie and Claudia.
Yeah, I had Annie, Alonza, and Claudia as the girls' show.
So did you guys? I mean, I haven't watched the whole show because I've literally been nonstop just going with other shit.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming there was just a lot of talking about fucking and being single.
There was a lot of yes, but you know what we did? We took a lot of calls.
Really?
Yeah, because
People love the calls.
the board was working. So
Really?
we decided to take advantage of that. And so, Claudia was kind of expressing that she was in this non-relationship
A dictuation.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
What?
A dictuation.
Oh, so she was just getting dick, but she's
Well,
not
no,
lying.
she really, really liked the guy. And he did everything that mirrored being a boyfriend, but he refused to give the title. So
she's talking about her last
the last situation. Yeah, exactly. So we just started to, pose the question to men, like, what is it that would make you ready? Why aren't you ready? Like,
See, here's the problem that I have, and this may be because I've been around the money team a little bit, and the money team boss, as you know, is not one to commit to one person.
Right.
Then again, he can afford a tribe.
exactly.
What I don't understand is why are women waiting for this white picket fence? That shit is gone with June Cleaver. It ain't there.
I don't think that that's what she's waiting for, the white picket fence. I think that when you have a guy and he introduces you to all his friends.
Okay.
There's
If he adds you on Facebook, he's introduced you to all his friends.
Okay, but hold on. There's hand holding. There's things that mirror a relationship. There's late night calls. There's pillow talking. There's everything that resembles a relationship. But he refuses to just give the title, and it's always I'm just not ready. I have bad experiences.
I get it. But at night,
it's just, and when you're of a certain age.
but therein lies the problem, because at night I call on King Jesus and I don't want to go to heaven right now. And the bottom line is, she's a young. You got that? You got that?
I got it.
The thing about it is, if you live in Hollywood, do not expect to fall in love. Maybe Glendale, maybe Panorama City, maybe out in Reseda, but in Hollywood, you're getting dick and money.
Reseda.
You're getting dick, money, and pussy. That's it.
Right. What about Playa Vista?
Well,
retirement community.
That's where
because
Claudia lives.
Because the Lakers and the Clippers and
Right.
Taj Mowry live out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're dick, pussy, money.
And retirement.
No, you retire, you go to Atlanta, be a part of that black shit out there, But anyway, shout out to Claudia and Annie for coming and being a part of the show. Annie, people loved her because when she was here, she was talking about
Reckless.
how she was reckless about how she threw the pussy around with her boyfriend and how they was fucking each other's friends.
And so what we were talking about is that there was there's this one blog, Lipstick Alley, and
I love it.
And all they were doing was calling her whore, whore, whore. And I'm just like, okay, morality police, y'all just need to settle the fuck down, because why is it that she comes on here and she talks about her, youthful sexual experiences, and she's a whore? Why? She's a single woman and she's making her own choices. I just hate the double standard, and I hate when women actually perpetuate the fucking double standard against us.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Me too.
It's bullshit.
Listen, I'm all for pussy power. If you want to throw that shit around in a circle, do it. I don't judge. Listen, we've had Amber Rose on the show. We've had, she was very adamant about owning her slutness. I'm fine with whatever you want to do. I don't have time to pry in people's business.
I don't judge either, but there's a lot of shit Annie said. Even though, I talked to Demetrius Shipp, her co-star, and he was like, yo, I heard she was on there talking crazy. I don't judge about the sexual shit, but a lot of shit she was saying, I was like, okay.
Well, I think when she told you that you should let your girl fuck you with a dildo, she was a bit over the line.
And
because that was a lie.
She thinks every man should go put on a pair of heels. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Listen, I told y'all, I told y'all the time I wanted to be Medea for Halloween, and just the heels and dress was just a little too much for my ass, and I'm gay. So.
I love her sexual freedom. I feel so vanilla listening to her because of her experiences.
Wait, you feel so what?
Yeah, but when
vanilla, basic. When I hear about her experiences, she straps on a dildo and fucks a dude. I'm like,
okay, let me say this.
I can't even put a finger in a dude's asshole.
Let me say, I can show you at break how to do that.
I can't do it.
Let me tell you that I remember the time, I think I told the story on this show. I remember the time I got with somebody. We got in a relationship. Of course, I moved. He was a member of the ASPCA. I moved him right in off the street.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to him, I have to take a trip to Miami. I'm going to buy you a dildo. Just play with it.
Just
warm, you trying to make him warm his ass up.
Listen, because here's the deal. Once that man finds his G-spot, I'm just saying, it's a whole different experience.
I wouldn't even know how to go about putting a dildo in my ass. Like, I don't know if I could reach.
Well, we're
Your
talking
arm's
about,
too short.
We're talking. Wait, first of all, if you could stick.
You trying to roast?
Wait, because you don't use a dildo, you use a vibrator.
Vibrators, yeah. I don't like dildos.
So you've never used a dildo?
I have, and that's how I determined I don't like them.
Have you ever used a dildo while you had an active yeast infection?
No, because I don't get them.
I know, because when I watched that show, I literally laid at home and watched the yeast infection show. I said, this show is this is pathetic. Like, at this point, we need your gynecologist to come on and talk about
brought Laura Govan up, and she talked about getting yeast infections, and I was trying to defend
shit
her.
Just sound disgusting.
Okay, let me tell you something. Y'all motherfuckers are carriers for that shit.
Men
Your
can get yeast
penises can
infections
carry
too.
like a lot of yeast, and then
Excuse
you.
me.
Yes,
I've never given a woman a yeast infection.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Just saying, man, we carry a lot of that shit.
You
Okay.
guys carry a lot of shit
Listen,
around that
let's
you
talk-
just like hand out like fucking candy on Halloween.
Okay, so I got a story about candy I took last night, but for now, let's talk about what we've been doing this week. What's been going on with you?
Nothing. My life is boring. My dog is on vacation. I'm not. Because United flying standby is too hard to fly in the fucking summertime. Every flight is fucking
So your
fucked.
dog got on the plane?
No, my dog is on vacation with her.
I thought your dog got on the plane and you and took off without you.
No.
That's
That would never happen. I could
Okay.
never do that. She's 3 pounds. She comes up,
Yeah.
she's on the plane with me. No, she's on vacation with her dog sitter. 2 weeks. I'm free.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like my child is away.
I see your dog on social media more than I see you.
Because she's just so fucking cute.
She is
But I
cute.
do need you to be consistent. Couple weeks ago, it was ass and titties on your Instagram,
Yeah.
and now
Be
it's back
consistent
to
with
being
them titties,
it's
man.
back to being bougie.
Okay. Okay. I'm about to get porn star hair again today.
Okay, so you'll be back in the hoe mode later.
Yeah, so I'll slut it up for the gram in a couple of days.
Okay, shout out to
Okay.
all the men out there. You're welcome. So, Gio, what have you been doing?
Oh man, I'm just spending money that I don't have. I went to a
Nice.
pool party, dropped my phone in the pool, water damage. Told me I need a
Your
new
phone
screen.
is always fucked. Look at your screen.
They said I
right
need a
now.
new screen. Got the new screen. Paid $200 some. Get home an hour later, crack my screen again.
That's why I don't like
So
iPhones.
I'm like, damn, she fine. I'm so mad. So I've just been spending money I ain't got, and that's it. And then my cousin in town too. So
Nice. From where? Gary, Indiana?
Yeah.
Shout out to that county. Michael Jackson came from that motherfucker, so it may have some talent. What I have found is that there are some really fine niggas in the country. Mm-hmm. Like in Hollywood, it's all the same shit. You got the same. It's too many niggas in the room for me to talk shit about LA niggas. But
Good looking people
it's
in
the same
Gary.
shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to go to Alabama where niggas don't have cable or Wi-Fi. You got to go to North Carolina, South Carolina where they don't know shit, but. Maybe a Hornets. Is Hornets out there, right?
Yes.
No, it's a Hornets and a
Is
Nelly
it the
concert.
Hornets? Are they
Texas.
still called the Hornets in Charlotte?
No, Keith, you would know. Bobcat.
Bobcats.
Oh yeah, that's right. That
Shows
shit.
what the fuck we do in our spare time. It ain't watching basketball.
Charles Barkley, Kobe Bryant. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I've had a lot going on because I've been gone. First of all, thank you for having amazing shows without me.
Oh, she was a very great driver.
I know. It's so funny. I go to the office yesterday. I go, let me watch the show from last week. I go, I bet she's gonna say, look, I'm in the driver's seat. Boom. Hey, this is Melissa. I'm in the driver's seat. So I've done a lot of shit. I'm just gonna talk about two things. One, I went to London.
Yes.
So I was out there for the McGregor Mayweather tour, and usually when I go to London, it's either get money party, whatever. And so this time I went, and I usually have a great time.
You look like you had fun.
Well,
Took some great pictures.
Well, let's first talk about I did, and I had a very nice, beautiful friend with me for the whole week because I get lonely and I don't have teddy bears, and I was far from home.
I saw him.
So
Send me a picture.
Yeah. So so I get to London. I fly. First of all, I was booked first class. So I stay up all night before thinking I'm in first class. It's nothing. I get there. I get bumped to coach. Okay. 11 and a half hour flight to London. I get there. I get off the plane. I'm so irritated. I just walk up to the people and I say, I have a severe disability. I can't stand in customs. They send me through the fast track. I get straight through customs. Boom, we get out of there. So that's my new thing. Get in the car. I take the car to the hotel. Get to the hotel. So me and the camera guy Brian, we travel together. We cool, but we ain't that fucking cool. We cool. We get there. They're like, yeah, you got a room. And then my friend is there from Brussels. So the three of us are there, and I'm like, yeah, can I get my room? They're like, yeah, Mr. Lee, but we only have one bed. I'm like, yeah, but we cool, but we all not that cool. So we need two beds. Long story short, my guy Dale in London, he argues with the front desk, and they finally give me a room with 2 beds. We get in there. Now, 2 beds in Los Angeles are 2 full-size or queen-size beds.
Yes.
Not
2
London.
beds in London
Twins.
is 2 twins.
Yeah.
That they have conveniently pushed together.
That's hysterical.
So we open the door, and there's these 2 little twin-ass beds, right? So I look at the camera guy, who is an ultra-conservative, Orange County bred white boy.
Yes.
My nigga, this is how it's going down. I'm sleeping here. He's sleeping here. And you gonna sleep here. He was like, I'm sleeping on the floor. I said, that's fine. You can sleep on the floor. I don't sleep on floors because I have a bad back. So we slept in the bed. Long story short, there's no air conditioning in London and it's warm. Niggas is sweating. You would have thought you popped a Molly. But I didn't that night. So we leave there. We drop our bags off. We go shopping. We head over to the press conference. We get there. As we get closer and closer to Wembley Stadium, you hear hundreds and hundreds of people chanting. And I'm like, oh shit, it must be a parade out here. What's going on? They're chanting fuck Mayweather. So I have a Money Team shirt on. You know, I walk up. They recognize me from Loving Hip Hop and they're screaming and whatever and throwing things. So I go in. And I FaceTime Floyd. I'm like, what's going on? So we end up walking over to Wembley Stadium. Not with a police escort, not in a tunnel, walking outside to the fucking venue.
Wow.
So fans are running. They're running from everywhere to get us. We get in. It's rough. People are getting snatched in through the doors. I got this billionaire boy from India who makes all the textiles for Versace. So he's the guy that provides the fabric to make Versace and Dolce & Gabbana shit. So I got him with me. And my guy from Louis XIII. So we get in there. Floyd does a press conference. He's not really feeling well. And he says, you know, I'm not going to talk bad about McGregor. I'm not going to talk bad about his family, you know, whatever. It was a real positive thing. As soon as we get in the room, Conor comes out and he's just being super over the top, disrespectful. He's, you know, put on a good show, but he's doing a little too much because now all the people from Ireland, the Irish are there, and these motherfuckers are completely out of control.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about shit. They don't give a fuck about... Huh?
I said magical.
They don't give a fuck about going to jail. So they're screaming.
Bunch of leprechauns.
Right.
No, this ain't Lucky Charm. This is some dangerous shit. So they're screaming. So Conor walks over to Floyd and he puts his hands on his head, rubs his head and calls, and then they eventually get up and they're talking shit and he calls him a monkey and just sets Floyd the fuck off. So Floyd, you know, starts going off on him and Floyd is like really in it. Like, and you could tell he irritated him with this one. What you can't see off camera is security was fucking with his 17-year-old daughter, trying to pull her off the stage. Floyd's security is basically about to whoop their ass. Then you got 95% of the people in there screaming "fuck you" and throwing things and real rowdy. There's no real police. The security situation is completely unsafe, right? So Conor's inciting something with the security. Floyd's doing this thing. So Floyd ends up calling him a few names and calls him a bitch and calls him a hoe and then says, you faggot. And so, of course, as soon as he said it, I was just like, fuck. Like, I know Floyd is the furthest thing from homophobic. Like, to be my friend, you have to understand, like, it's just gay or out the way, because it's just what the fuck it is. So Floyd says faggot, and we go back to the hotel. As soon as I walk in the room, I got the billionaire Indian boy, I got my guy from Louis XIII, and it's Floyd. And as soon as I walk in, he's like, my bad. I go, I didn't take any offense to that because I know how you meant that. You didn't mean faggot homosexual.
Yeah.
You meant you faggot, you bitch, or whatever, you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
This is the thing that I tried to, because I told Floyd, I said, I'm gonna put out a statement, but I need to sit with it for a few days because I need to really feel how I want to help in this, how I want to add to this discussion, whatever. What I saw clearly was how racist motherfuckers really are all over the world and in the media. Here you have a white boy who's sitting there calling one of the most successful athletes in the world, the richest athlete in the world, an undefeated boxing champion who's the best in this sport and probably the best of this era and probably will be the end of a boxing. And in terms of boxing, there's no real person outside of Anthony Joshua in boxing. And in the U.S., there's nobody that's as exciting as Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Arguably, you could say Tank is on his way, but whatever. Here you have a motherfucker call him a monkey, and it's not one headline. Not one. I Googled. There's not one headline. Floyd calls him a faggot, and it's on every major thing around the world. I said to Floyd, I said, let me sit with this for a few days. So I was sitting in my hotel room. They had left and they had went back to New York. And I was sitting in my hotel room in London. And I sat there and I just literally typed out my message without editing, no nothing. I just typed it out and I just said, first of all, I'm not a sheep. And if Floyd was homophobic, I'd be the first person to say fuck him. Because I don't need his support or any support of anybody who doesn't really fuck with me. Floyd has allowed any boy that I've dated, and I'm not saying any one or two, I'm saying any boy that I've ever wanted to put on a jet or bring to Vegas or bring on vacation to Miami or wherever I want to go, and even at that moment in London, he's allowed me to bring anybody around. My ex-boyfriend Latour went running with Floyd on Showtime. I'm around his family. He's probably one of my best friends. And I just kind of look at it like, this has nothing to do with Floyd being a homophobe. This has to do with the media being racist as fuck. And no matter who, but this was the most shocking part. You could be successful as Floyd Mayweather, worth almost $1 billion, make $631 million in 2 years, be undefeated, be all of these things, and you still a nigga. That shit was like, wow, no matter what. So then you think about Bill Cosby. Look at how they destroyed him. If you're black and you become too powerful and you become too much of an influence in this industry, which is a multi-billion or trillion-dollar industry, and you really get to a place where you can make moves, buy teams, buy networks, and treat jets like Ubers, they will destroy you. So I put out a statement saying, Floyd is not homophobic. It was a wrong choice of words, but let's move the fuck on. This nigga called him a monkey. I don't give a fuck what anybody
said. And a
said.
boy, a few times.
Well, you had said in one of our shows, and I told Floyd in London that you had said when he called him a boy, you thought it was kind of racist. And I said, he was just, Connor was just being extra because he's a great showman. Like he makes you think. And you had said that Claudia had said that they take the playbook from Floyd Mayweather. Yes. He really has become Floyd Mayweather, a pretty boy Floyd.
Yeah.
But when he called him a boy in LA, I was like, oh, that motherfucker, he just talking shit. But when I think back, like, the way he was inciting the Irish, the way he was standing in front of Floyd and calling him a monkey, there's just a place you just don't go, And I feel like what I learned from it all, though, is that no matter how successful you are, if you are an African American, you forget that in the eyes of mainstream media and white folks in powerful positions, that you still ain't nothing but more than a nigga.
Right. And
it is what it is.
Yeah.
And it was unfortunate, but it was rough. We leave the thing what people didn't see. Floyd drives out in his Rolls Royce. They're scraping his Rolls Royce. They're throwing bottles at the car. They're trying to take him out his car. There's no police escort. There's hundreds of people in the street. There's fights breaking out. Security got run over. Somebody had to get punched in the hotel who was trying to stalk Floyd up to his floor. People were trying to go into his hotel. It was insane.
Damn, they keyed up the Phantom.
Mind you, my ass, I'm about to be 40 years old, nigga. I don't have AARP. I ain't got no health care. I'm walking out of the thing with the big ass Money Team shirt on. And it was a long ass fucking walk. And people looking at me, I'm like, I'm just a promoter. But it was really rough, bro. There was no support. There was nothing. Like, it was crazy.
Wow.
Somebody got robbed. Somebody on the team got robbed there.
How?
Got robbed in the audience.
Wow.
Like, people don't really realize this is some real shit. And so what I think it's now come down to, unfortunately, is this fight is about race. It's about race. It's about MMA versus boxing.
Yeah.
It is not about anything other than that. And I think it's going to be great. It's going to be entertaining. And, the tickets are going to sell out and all that. But goddamn, like, really?
Like, a lot of people, when it comes to boxing and the promotion of an upcoming fight, people, there's a subset of people who obviously feel like it's all just for show. Like, what must the conversation have been like between the two teams, McGregor and Mayweather's teams, like to kind of organize, this is how we're going to go forward. Yeah. It's almost like, people have the idea like Floyd was like, don't hold back. But this just really seems like it's gone above and beyond just showmanship and just, bravado and whatnot.
Listen,
it's
I love it.
McGregor's walking around with that fucking jersey.
What was that? What jersey is he wearing?
What is that dude's name?
Draymond Green had sounded off about it.
Yeah, but it was a Warriors.
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Owens or some shit, I don't know.
Yeah, but he's rumored to have been the guy that had a relationship with Floyd's ex or something. Like, the Connor's crazy.
Listen, this is what I told Floyd. Whoop his motherfucking ass.
Like,
listen, have you talked to Floyd? Like, I want to hear what Floyd say anything like I'm a whoop his
Floyd,
ass?
the
I'ma
thing
knock him
about
out?
Floyd is what I again I'm learning because y'all know I don't got a lot of self-discipline. I'm getting better.
Yeah.
But I'm not to sit there and have somebody call you a hoe, a bitch, a kid, a boy, a monkey, whatever, rub your head, be all in your face, make it act like you're simulating giving him. I mean, I would have went to jail.
Wait, hold on. He simulated Floyd giving him a
Floyd
blowjob?
was sitting down. He did some stuff like, he was like doing some gay shit.
Wow.
So I felt like for Floyd, what it was good to be able to sit back is because as much as I go to support him as a friend, I'm studying that motherfucker too. Because I mean, shit, if you get that close to somebody that great, you should pay attention.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's doing what I want to do. Doing what a lot of people want to do. But to sit there and watch how disciplined he is and how much self-control he has. I mean, he almost lost it in the end because, at some point you do start to unravel. But what I said to him, I said, man, whip that motherfucker's ass. Because at this point, you whooping his ass for all of us.
Yeah.
And you ain't got to knock him out the second, third round. Whoop that motherfucker's ass for like 6 rounds and then beat the shit out of him.
Embarrass him.
Wow.
I would have lost it with the whole mess with my daughter. I was surprised he didn't lose it then because I seen what Connor was egging her on and saying stuff to her.
Well, what Floyd said was, he called his girlfriend strippers. He disrespected Melissa, his baby moms. I think what Floyd said to me is, this is $1 billion fight, and I'm not going to throw it away because he wants to be stupid.
Right.
So
Right.
he's smart. I mean, if he's going to win, he's going to make $330 million.
Yeah. Like the incentive to keep, to sit on his hands until he gets in the boxing ring is extremely high. So I'd be a disciplined motherfucker too.
Listen, the fight that I went to and saw Floyd fighting Maidana, it's very different than when you're at home watching boxers you don't know than watching your friend who's fighting for his legacy and sweat's getting punched off their face and shit. You like, God damn, the after party's gonna be it's gonna be fucked up if this nigga get one good hit. Because afterwards we all go to Floyd's mom's house to watch the show, and if motherfucker don't make it,
it's gonna be crickets chirping in that
I haven't
bitch.
been to any more fights. I haven't gone to I didn't go to Pacquiao. I was at a house in Vegas, one of his houses watching Pacquiao. Then we went to the house and celebrated, and I was in Hawaii for Berto. Shout out to Berto. I saw Berto last night at Jamie Foxx's house. Went to Jamie's house for Odell Beckham had a going away party. It wasn't a Jamie party.
Where's he going?
Where's he going?
Oh, back to camp.
Oh.
You don't get your ass back and do your job, Odell Beckham.
Yeah. Odell, if you're listening, which I'm going to send you this clip so you can listen to it. Anytime you have a party in LA, you need to call me, bro. Because it was not as lit as I thought it could have been.
What?
Dang.
Was his girlfriend there?
He got a girlfriend?
I don't know what her name is.
His girlfriend was not there. No, there were a lot of girls there, but his girlfriend was not one of them.
Oh.
His rumored alleged girlfriend.
Yeah.
Some white girl, I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the girls, because some of the girls at these parties be whack. Like, I've been to a few Drake's pool parties, and them girls look like Decepticons. They weren't even they weren't even the baddest like you would think that would be there.
Well, I mean, no disrespect to Drake, but I mean, no disrespect to people from Canada, but he's from Canada. Canada they don't really know how to like turn out the pretty girls when they come to LA. The Canadians don't. You're from Canada, you're a pretty girl, and there are pretty girls in Canada. What I'm saying is, the guys from Canada, when they come here, they got all these little barracudas running around. I'm like, all you had to do was text me and drop a bag. I would have filled it up with a couple Hollywood Unlocked ambassadors.
Okay, where are we going to start with Usher? First of all,
God bless you, man.
I mean, he's being sued for a reported now $40 million. It was $10 million, then it went up to $20 million, and now it's at apparently $40 million. The accuser is anonymous, and it's based off of a report that he paid somebody $1.1 million about a year and something ago for infecting them with herpes. So now this other person's come out of the woodwork and said, he's giving it to me too, and I want $40 million for my pain and suffering and shit like that, for my Valtrex prescription.
These girls that's coming out the woodworks trying to get money from Usher. Let me just say this. Fuck you, all right? Because you're doing it because it's Usher. If it was a brother named Craig or Chauncey, you would just be mad and go on Instagram.
I mean, the same thing happened to Michael Vick. He got sued for giving a girl herpes, and he paid up and he apologized, admitted the whole thing was true.
Michael Vick has herpes?
You never heard the Ron Mexico story?
No, wait. This is all I'm asking.
Yes.
Does the puppy killer got herpes?
Yes, he does.
Wow.
Yes, he does.
Listen, these dirty dick niggas out here, but I gotta admit something. I've been holding this all week because I wanted to drop this on Hollywood Unlocked.
What?
Usher gave me herpes too. I'm just playing.
Every time he was
Not my
in
type.
LA, he was with Jason
No,
Lee.
funny
but
'cause-
here's the crazy part too. James Corden, the one who does the Late Late Show and Carpool Karaoke.
He was sitting on that thing.
Usher, I know, because it didn't just happen.
was
There's
sitting
no
on-
way Usher's even going anywhere near his
So what do
song
you
"Let
do?
It
So
Burn"
for
right
people
now.
that don't know, what do you do?
So he gets on Carpool Karaoke with he gets
Yeah,
Usher
cool.
on as a guest, and one of the songs that they sing is "Let It Burn."
Which they probably filmed that last month.
It was filmed definitely a while ago because Usher's
he
not
was
going
singing it
anywhere
with passion.
because he's not going anywhere near that song right now because it is just the butt of all fucking jokes.
First and foremost, what I want people to understand that's listen to the show is this is Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored. This is all for entertainment. So what I'm going to say is probably going to piss people off. I'm probably going to reach to Atlanta and get to Usher's ears, but I'm going to just say the truth. Usher got a little dick. So for you to have a little dick and be giving out herpes, nigga, you need to go to prison. Fuck 10 million, 40 million, $1 trillion. Like, my nigga, first of all, I'm offended that
How you know Usher got
hold
a
on,
little
hold on,
ping,
hold on,
bro?
hold on. And I'm just speaking, I mean, dick ain't in the mail to my house on a regular, but I'm just saying, if you got a little dick and herpes, kill your motherfucking self. Because it's already insulting by God that she got a little ass fucking dick.
I would have to concur with.
And Usher, you can be you can be letting it burn. Nigga, you can have 30,000 confessions. But if you got a little dick and herpes, my nigga, kill yourself.
So hold on one
So
second.
fucked
How do you know that Usher has a little dick?
Google, bitch, it's on the internet.
First of all, that one little picture when he was sitting in
Listen,
the shower
I don't give a
with
fuck.
I am going to Google
12-year-old
right
Listen,
now.
hold on. I wouldn't even live within 1,000 circumference of Atlanta, Georgia, if I had any type of STD. Number one, because you don't know where that motherfucker came from. Number two, every nigga in the room who has a decent sized penis. Now, I don't know a lot of people in this motherfucker personally. Geo, your dick's on the internet, so we can Google for reference.
Oh, we did.
If you got a little dick, no, listen.
Okay.
If you got a little dick, you don't take pictures of that motherfucker.
That's true.
Half the niggas I know don't even take dick pics because you just fucking and moving and making money. But if you are gonna send a dick pic out as a Hallmark card, that motherfucker better be at least 8.5 to 9-10 inches. Usher looked like he got a good 3 1/4, sitting down like a goddamn toddler in a bathtub.
Oh,
He did. That's exactly what he looks
I
like, a
know.
toddler
It's
in a bathtub.
It's on Hollywood Unlocked.
Little legs. Well, listen, the crazy thing is,
I'm
like,
sorry. I'm so
nigga
sorry.
herpes bigger than his balls.
it's people that's laughing at him, talking about him, that got herpes.
Well, I ain't got shit and I'm laughing.
Look at 1 in every 4 people got herpes. Somebody in here got
Okay,
herpes.
so I'm looking at everybody's dick pics on this page.
Okay, hold on. Before we go into dick pics, let me just read an official statement from his ex-wife, Tamika Raymond. She didn't give me permission to read it, but she knew when she was texting me that there was a possibility of it getting
can't
out.
hold water.
So I said, hey, boo. And she said, who is it? I said, Jason Lee. She said, I'm here, but I'm not interviewing her discussing this bullshit with my ex. Bottom line, I'm disease-free, and I don't believe he's ever had anything. The whole case makes no sense. I said, sheesh, I was just calling to say hi. And she said, but his life after me, I don't care about. I don't want it to affect my children or be affected by hurt or gossip. And so that's her official statement that she has no bumps in her vagina.
So she's done. No bumps.
Funny thing is, when I was in Vegas, Hazel E. and Alexis Sky from Love and Hip Hop, and Tori Hart, Kevin Hart's ex-wife, we all went on stage with Usher, and I videotaped Usher dancing with Alexis Sky, and she was
And it went
freaking all on
viral.
him, and it went viral then. Well, now it's going viral again because they're saying that's when he caught it.
Oh God.
Oh.
People are petty. I'm not saying Alexis Sky has
Hey.
herpes.
There's no way, honestly, because
Are you still looking at dicks? Come back to the show.
I'm sorry, I'm here.
See, if you got dick on the regular,
my
picture
fucking
with me.
eyes. No, because it said that there was like a case against him that was settled out of court for 1.1 million, and this was like well over a year ago.
So
It might be true, man.
So I was at brunch the other day. TMZ pops out a bush and they say, "So what do you
Or sorry,
think?"
2012. Sorry,
They say,
2012.
"What do you think about Usher having herpes? Do you think it'll affect his career?" I said, "Would you want a nigga singing to you if you know he was gonna give you some shit?" Hell
You
no.
know what's so crazy?
Like, do you think Magic Johnson could come out with a rap career, my nigga? What are a
Showtime.
singing or R&B career? What are you gonna? What love music you gonna sing to me?
There's some girl somewhere in the world that's still gonna be like,
Baby, 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 let me give you this HIV. No,
still
we're
won't
not
plan.
doing that, my nigga. No, I'm sorry. So shout out to Usher. I hope your dick is okay. I'm gonna pray for the dick today. Dear Lord, please let Usher's dick be bum free because all the pussy he probably ain't getting anyway. Because his girlfriend she's not attractive. He's married, right?
He's married.
So she got herpes too.
His wife's name is Grace.
So she got herpes.
she might not.
Listen, Okay,
Lord,
look.
y'all better launch Saving Grace.
Okay, yeah, I'm saying, because look, oh God, I've done way too much research on fucking herpes because of this whole thing, and it's just made me really uncomfortable. I feel like I'm jinxing myself.
Have you ever sucked a nigga's dick and he just wait? Listen, follow this.
Okay,
people.
sorry.
Follow this, people. Gio, are you following this?
I'm trying not to.
Okay, so I'm asking both of you the question: have you ever sucked a nigga's dick and he shaved his dick, and so there's razor bumps, but you mistakenly think it was a herpes?
I've done that. I shaved my own balls and thought I had.
You know what? He's done that. He has sucked a nigga's dick and saw razor
and been like, "Oh shit, what the fuck is that?" But I know a herpes bump.
What if
you do? Have you seen them up close and personal?
Of course, I've seen herpes up close and personal.
How?
Have you really?
Was it right in front of your face?
Like, yeah, me about to go down. Like, this is back.
Wait.
Days.
Wait. Let's slow down because I need to hear this. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I look down on a motherfucker and I see a herpes, first of all, first and foremost,
I will say this.
First and foremost, that better be the first time we ever messed around. Because
Right.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go play with the lining in my mouth. If I feel any type of thing, nigga, it's
no. This is back when I was on tour, man. You know, when you're touring with these major artists, man, all over the world, like you see it all. So you know, of course, the first time me, about to get it in with a girl, if it's from any country, state, I seen a herpes down there, and it doesn't look like a hair bump. It doesn't look like a regular bump. That motherfucker look like a herpes bump.
Like it looks like an open sore.
Well, you're in a relationship now. You're in a relationship now. Okay, but when you're single. This is just like more for educational purposes because I don't know anything about checking out vaginas. Do you actually inspect the pussy?
Absolutely.
Lies and treachery will get you nowhere, motherfucker. You lying ass bitch.
Hold on. And you don't smell your vagina.
We all can't do this. Okay. So when she pulls her pants down, I can see if you put your hand in there, maybe play with it, and then smell your finger. And if it smelled like a garbage can, then say, "Bitch, I can't fuck with you." But are you actually like giving her a gynecological experience?
I can only speak when I was on tour. When you touring and dancing for Chris Brown or artists, you already know what type of bitch is gonna be there. So I'm expecting. I have literally been like, "Yo, let me just check you out," and they be like, "I respect you for that." And then I look and they be like,
"What if they're not having an outbreak though?"
Well, that's a good question. That's a good question.
You say you fucked 300 women. You fucked a whole bunch of herpes having chicks.
I've only had chlamydia in my life.
Okay.
And you probably listen.
What? Don't point your motherfucking finger over here, bitch. You think every
trunk you didn't climb didn't have no branches on?
So I got a story. I got a story.
Go ahead.
I go to Miami, right? And of course, I tell you, I get lonely because I was put in group homes, foster homes. Mom abandoned me. I got issues, whatever. So I get lonely. I don't have no teddy bear. So I fly a motherfucker from New York. I'm like, yo, come to Miami, hang out with me. I'm on vacation for a couple weeks. We can get it in, whatever. Model, whatever. He gets to Miami. So we're getting ready to go jet skiing. I'm like, yo, you want to get ready? Yeah. So he starts changing in front of me, whatever. Of course, I'm a peeper. I'm a fucking, what do you call that?
Peeping Tom? You're a voyeur.
No, I'm a mess. Okay. Anyway, so of course I'm looking. Of course I'm peeping, whatever, because I feel like if you cross the threshold of any of my environments, everything is fair game.
Okay.
Unless we're blood related.
Like you walk through the door, and so it's fair game.
Walk through the door. Hey, how you doing? Take your pants off. I mean, pretty much. So I'm peeping. Of course, I'm looking in. I definitely saw what I felt were like spots. I ain't that friend to not say nothing. I was like, my nigga, what is that? Because if you knew that was on the plane, you should have gave me advance notice because I would have reversed your ticket and put your ass right back up there in Washington Heights. But anyway, he talked about some kind of vitiligo. I don't know what.
I will say this. I will say this, and I forget I did my research on it. On me, around the rim of my head, I do have like these little bumps, but I've always had that ever since I was like 8, 9. Then I look into it, and some men have it, and but some women get scared and mistake it for an STD, but it's not.
So let's go back. We're describing your dick. So
were they like whiteheads?
Wait. Around the line, around the head of it.
Yeah, the rim of my shaft.
There are bumps.
Yeah, like little braille bumps, like white.
I fucking can't.
But how many? Like 2 or 3, or like a whole fucking
it's like
forest
a whole
of them?
army of them bitches.
Really?
Yeah, but then I looked. My doctor said a lot of men do have that.
What did he say they are?
I forgot the name of it. I really do.
So you don't need a ribbed condom. You're pretty good.
Let me Google
it. Yeah.
Bumps on your dick.
No, don't say that. You got to put bumps around the rim of the.
Okay, white bumps.
Wait, but you're uncircumcised too, right?
I ain't answering that.
No, but you've said that.
Yeah, I'm on that sucker.
No, because okay. So now I just this is so off topic, but I'm just so intrigued by bumps on the dick. I just want to know what type of. Because I'm.
This is Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored,
no,
people.
So
you can't talk here. You can't talk.
No, I'm circumcised, and y'all know I play in the Spanish community. So I'm just trying to understand for people out there who are trying to figure this shit out. What type of cleaning is required?
Oh, extra, super.
Like bleach, or is it like? Like y'all use Ajax? Is it some type of?
Oh my God.
My girl says, baby, you are very clean.
I'm very clean. God. You have to really take some, like you got to get in there, like scrubbing the crevices with
years,
uncircumcised.
I would be bumping them. I would be burning those bumps out because it's a palate thing. Some people can't eat sushi because of the texture.
Yeah.
You put a dick in your mouth, they got bumps around it.
No, you don't feel them. They're very small, but a lot of men have them. That's
a lot going on with your dick.
Well, I know what they're called.
All right. So Usher, shout out to you, my nigga. I hope your dick is okay. What else is going on?
Well, I know what the bumps are called.
What are they called?
The bumps are called pearly penile papules.
So are they pussy?
No.
They're attached to the rim of the head of the penis, and they can be translucent, white, yellow, or pink.
My nigga, if you have a pink translucent fucking bump on your dick, when you introduce me to your mama, bitch getting slapped.
I don't. She in heaven.
No,
not your mama.
Oh. They affect anywhere from 14 to 48% of men, and they occur more often in uncircumcised men. So that's confirmed. You are uncircumcised.
Yes. Listen, I don't want to hear any more research about these bumpy dicks, okay? All you niggas out there listening to the show that got bumpy dicks, don't call me, and good luck with your pussy shit. Okay, what else is going on in the fucking world? Can we get off this bumpy dick shit? Because honestly, what the health has got niggas stop eating meat. This gonna make me stop
sucking dick.
First of all, don't disrespect me with that gay shit. No, because as gay as you all know I am.
Yeah.
It's all alleged because you don't see anything. Mm-hmm. You've never seen nothing.
I've seen you pull them.
Okay, so Melissa, what else is going on in the world?
Okay, well, we all know that R. Kelly is being accused of having, a cult of young chicks.
Child rapist.
Okay, so he's hired Bill Cosby's lawyer to defend him. So
But there's a difference there. Let me tell you the difference. I remember somebody coming to my house with a package, and I ain't talking about herpes. It was a private package of a VHS tape, and on that VHS tape was one of my favorite R&B singers fucking the shit out of a 13-year-old. His name was Robert Kelly.
15.
The bitch was 13. There was 3 girls on the video.
Right.
There was a 13-year-old. There was a little older girl, and there was an older girl.
Yeah.
And he was fucking them every kind of which way.
Yeah.
But in particular, the 13 or 14-year-old, he was pissing on her.
Right.
And it wasn't like a little drip drop.
He was.
Because I tell you about the one motherfucker want me to pee in his mouth. Dick just don't go. He don't do all that.
He urinated on
this
her.
motherfucker was peeing on her like he was trying to put out a 3-alarm fire, right? And she just letting it all drip all over her. Just disgusting. Why is this nigga still making music? Why?
He's the king, man.
Because people like
his music.
R.
Kelly.
Yeah. Well, I hope he fucks these fans' little kids and pees on them then, and then tell me if he's still the king. He ain't no king in my house.
He said it himself. As long as you 18 and over. He's saying that himself.
Right, but he fucked.
Allegedly.
No, I seen it.
I mean, like he married Aaliyah when Aaliyah was like, 15 years old or something like that?
I don't know. I asked her if that was true. She told me no, but that was probably a lie.
Who? You asked who?
Aaliyah. I'll tell you my story about my man Aaliyah.
No.
I'm walking backstage in San Jose. Aaliyah standing at the thing watching MC Light was performing on stage, and I walk back and I see Aaliyah. I'm like, oh shit, it's fucking Aaliyah. I'm drunk as shit. Typical. So I'm like, oh shit, it's fucking Aaliyah. So I walk over there and I go, excuse me, I have a couple questions. She's like, what's up? I said, okay. 1, are you 18 or something? Oh no, did you marry R. Kelly? She was like, I didn't marry R. Kelly. We knew that was a lie.
Because everyone saw the marriage certificate.
I said, "Is your eye fake?" Because remember, she had she pulled her hair back. Her eye wasn't fake. And then I said, "Is your hair real?"
Right.
She said, "No." So I rubbed my hands through her hair.
Damn, this must have been like her first song out.
This was like really long. It was long. It was like 90. This was like 94.
Romeo almost died. Aaliyah wouldn't let you ask none of that shit.
She was this was like early Aaliyah. This was back forth Aaliyah.
Like
but she was super cool, sweet, smelled so good.
Yeah.
But she was a little girl. She was sweet. Yeah. Anyway, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
So shout out to R. Kelly, nigga. I hope you keep fucking hoes. What else is going on?
Right. Okay. Well, Halle Berry has a movie that's about to come out called Kidnap. This motherfucker with his illegal fucking fire stick has already seen it. He said it's a pretty good movie.
Really good.
And looks like Trey Songz is sliding up in her DMs.
Yeah.
In real life or
In real life.
real
No,
life.
and then he posted that that's exactly what he did. He's like, I'm doing it for the culture, but I'm hoping she hits me back.
Praying to God she is.
Listen, it's hard out here for R&B
Leave
singers.
her alone.
It's hard out here for R&B singers. Shout out to Trey's brother, the one whose dick we've talked about on the show.
The one who has porn out on the
It's
internet.
not porn.
He's jerking his
That's
dick.
not porn.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's naked
it's-
body and bodily fluids coming out of them when there's a sexual act being performed.
Soft porn like Showtime.
It was a
porn.
private-
That's not soft porn.
It was a-
Soft porn is like
Dry humping. through
First
the
of all,
clothes.
we've all seen the video. It's really hard. So he
I didn't
follows
see
the
it.
show. He likes the show, and he wants to say hi to you. I told him you liked his dick, so you
You
did.
know Jason said
What?
that. You know
You
he
did.
said that shit.
Why did you
That sound
say
like some
that?
Jason
You absolutely were gushing over his penis.
I was not gushing over shit.
Well,
You that's a
gushing,
motherfucking
You weren't
lie.
gushing because you ain't got it.
Hilarious.
What's his name?
I forgot.
I forgot that's
But he
his name.
follows me. I have to. I'll figure. Like, okay, to the audience, I'm fucking high right now.
Okay.
Tell him what's going on, man. Tell
No,
him.
I'm not telling. I'm just high. Just know that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What else?
So Justin Bieber's canceled the rest of his world tour because he's rededicating his life to Christ.
Hey, man. God bless him, man. About time.
Well, you're not the only one cheering him on. I think it was John Mayer that posted a tweet basically congratulating him for acknowledging that he's, got issues, and before they get to a certain level that he's addressing them.
Yeah. Justin's gotten really close to his pastor. We posted pictures on Hollywood Unlocked.
Yeah, he
hanging.
looks really close to the pastor.
You know what scares me about that? And listen, if Justin's found God, and there's stuff I know that I'm not going to put out there, but if Justin found God, God bless him. He's an amazing kid. He's super talented, and when you meet him, he has about the attention span as Floyd. You got it really fast, and But I mean, some of these pastors. Shout out to Eddie Long. He died, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Bishop Eddie Long
Who was fucking all them kids in
with
Atlanta?
his tight ass Under Armour fucking
Yo, we
muscle
do not
tees.
talk about the deceased.
Yes, we do. That nigga died. Fuck that nigga.
Okay.
Continue on.
So,
All right,
yeah,
so-
you were talking about priests.
So
and
when pastors get really
pastors.
close to some of their people, they get that control over you. It's just like, I don't know what that is, but I hope it's not. I hope he's really like trying to get closer to God and not getting caught up in some other shit.
Yeah, with his motherfucking hands in his pockets. I seen that shit. I had to watch that shit go
Who, the
down.
pastor?
Huh?
The pastor? What he
Yeah, Flo. Yeah, he really he likes to cherry pick when he wants to be like super duper religious, and then when he wants to be blasphemous.
You're talking about Flo Rida.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. Sheesh.
Yeah, so he brought a prophet of God home one day, and I was like,
And the prophet of God told you that you guys couldn't what?
sex was off the table, and I was like, how is another man controlling what the fuck's going on with my vagina and my man?
So Flo told you we can't have sex no more because the prophet said so.
There was no sex, couldn't wear t-shirts, with any kind of triangle symbolism or
Damn.
skull and crossbones because it represented like evil and Illuminati. We had to pray a lot.
And this lasted
Yeah,
for
lot.
2 days.
But did you?
A lot.
But did you actually pray? Like, did you? Because I could see you trying to go along with it at first. Like, okay, walk me through it. So the prophet says,
I went to the bookstore and
the
bought every book on Christianity that I could find just to.
Oh, you supported him.
I was trying really hard, but I
Wait.
was like, yo, this is bullshit. I'm out.
Because you praying and you ain't getting no dick. So when you're on your, you're
I
on.
was praying for dick.
Wait, so you and Flo Rida are on your knees. Are you praying with the prophet?
Is it like Tyrese on Stars? He's trying to get the sex
Wait,
demon
no,
out
wait.
of you.
I'm trying to get this visual. So Melissa Ford and Flo Rida
No,
are on their
it
knees.
was-
Are you with the prophet?
I blocked a lot of it out. I did. I blocked a lot of it out. It was a dark time.
But are
It
y'all
was-
Namya Renge and killing it, or is it
No,
like?
I would have loved some Namia Ho Renge Kyo. I really, really would.
Tina
And
Turner.
exactly, because what was happening in that house and at the church was not
So how
fucking
long did this
copacetic.
last?
Oh, I didn't last a month. I didn't last.
Because he moved in with you
fucking
guys, right?
Yeah, he moved him in. He moved
Well,
in. He moved in the prophet of God.
Oh.
That's how he introduced his. Mal. This is prophet. I was like, prophet of what? He was like, prophet of God, and I was
By
like,
the way, I'm gonna be-
what's your government? Didn't want to tell me. I was like, yo, nigga, you from Sierra Leone, okay? You need a visa. That's what the fuck you need. Prophet of God, my ass.
He one of them niggas that tell you, send me a wire and I'm gonna refund you your money and take all your shit. Well, I called I called Flo yesterday because I was trying to line up my birthday interview because you told me I could have him on the show and he didn't answer. So Flo Rida, if you hear this motherfucking message, please call me back.
He's not gonna come on the show.
He said
we can't continue to put Melissa in these awkward situations, man.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about him. He will yes you to death because he wants to be seen as a nice guy. That's it. He don't want anyone to dislike him. He's like he's fucking Ronald McDonald. Just bojangling across the stage. He don't want nobody to dislike him, so he's gonna fucking yes you to death. He ain't coming up on this motherfucking show.
Bojangling.
Okay, Flo Rida, I promise you, he's gonna be sitting right here.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll call him at break. All right, so listen, what else is going on?
Well, everybody is really, us girls are really upset that Michael Kors is buying Jimmy Choo. Bought it for $1.2.
Why do y'all care?
Because we care about the quality of those motherfucking shoes. I live for Jimmy Choo. Those are my favorite designer shoes over Louboutins. Brian Atwood. Yeah, no, I love Brian Atwood. So it's kind of equal race.
How much did they buy for?
$1.2 billion. But I'm not buying Michael Kors. I'm sorry. Nothing. Nope, not bags.
Michael Kors still look kind of cheap to me.
Thank you.
There's Michael Kors, and there's Michael Kors, and then there's Kors by Michael Kors, right? Or something like that.
Michael still
MK by Michael Kors.
Yeah, I don't have any of it in my closet.
Like, you can't get Jimmy Choo's at Payless prices like Michael Kors, because Michael Kors be getting cheap. I seen some Michael Kors shoes for like $80.
Yeah, Michael Kors is at Macy's. I was just in Macy's yesterday and I was depressed. I was like, I can't live this life.
Well, listen, I'm sending love to all the women around the world that are heartbroken by it. You're gonna go get the shit.
Yeah, no.
Women are gonna get it.
I won't.
Okay.
I won't.
They're gonna be like, bitch, we own Jimmy Choo now.
So what else is going on in the world?
Okay, so there's some fucked up shit happening. And I blame it all on social media. Like, it's like the new generation are just a bunch of fucking sociopaths. So there's this girl who live streamed her sister dying in an accident that she fucking caused. Like, it's just unbelievable. She was driving under the influence, 18-year-old girl, and then the accident happens, all this screaming and yelling, and the 14-year-old girl is basically dying. And so her sister's like, Jacqueline, please wake up. And she's like, oh, I fucking killed my sister. Okay, I know I'm going to jail for life. I understand that. I don't fucking care, though. I'm sorry, baby. I'm going to hold it down.
I don't give a fuck.
You know where she's from?
Don't say Stockton.
Stockton.
Is she from Stockton?
Yeah, she's from Stockton. Yeah, I forgot.
My hometown is really fucked up. So when y'all see me on the show, y'all say, damn, a nigga crazy. Nah, nigga, I'm from Stockton. Yeah. That was really sad. And the crazy part is we have to share it because people want to see it. And that's the thing that goes the most viral.
Yeah.
Because we live in a really sick world now. We're like, I can talk about feeding 1,000 kids in Somalia.
And you won't get any fucking
traction.
They'd
be like, nigga, that was cool.
Yeah.
Kill a motherfucking FaceTime live it. Oh, nigga, that shit was lit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I watched the video, man. It was very hard for me to watch.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And there's also a case of, the state's attorney is trying to figure out if they can file charges against those boys who videotaped a man drowning. And they were laughing.
Misdemeanor charges.
But I mean.
Well, there's the thing about it is you're not required
to save a life.
To help anybody.
There's a really obscure law that really was meant for people in the medical field, like
if you know how to do it.
Exactly, that you're required to perform life-saving whatever. So they're trying to figure out a way to charge these kids, but basically they're just exactly. I don't see how it's gonna stick.
If I see somebody drowning.
Your big ass ain't getting in the water.
Let me ask this question to myself. I would get out there and actually help the person. First of all, I don't know the person. Second of all, what type of water are we in? Because I can go out there and try to help you and drown too.
Right.
True.
I'm not. I got Hollywood Unlocked to live for. I can't just die on a Tuesday.
It also depends if it's a kid.
Right.
No, it doesn't.
Oh God.
Okay. Scenario. Because you two are going to be politically correct to say I'm going to jump out there, swim, and save little Timmy. Timmy's in the fucking river. Water's going every kind of way.
Boom.
You standing there, Timmy's drowning.
Boom.
He's 10, 9. Okay.
Nigga went down a year.
You're standing there, Timmy's screaming, help, help, help. Do you jump in, dive to go get that motherfucker and act like you was on Baywatch, or do you stand there and try to get help?
Now, is this
from a
like
professional?
white? What is it? White
water rafting?
Is it crazy? Like
It's just it ain't a pool, and you can't see the bottom of it,
Ooh.
and the shit looks a little choppy.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I still have a kid.
Okay, well, my nigga would be at your funeral. Would you do it?
I'm gonna grab a branch and try and like.
Niggas
just
too
grab
far.
that.
Niggas too far. He's 9. He don't know nothing about
Then
branches. Niggas dying.
I'm-
He's flailing arms and drowning to
I'm
death.
calling 911.
Exactly.
I'm calling 911 because
I'm going in.
if I see water churning or it's like the ocean, there could be a riptide. I don't want to die.
I'm a very
sorry.
strong swimmer.
Years ago,
I'm a strong swimmer too, but fuck that shit.
I interviewed Kathy Ireland, and she told me, read a book called When Helping Hurts. It changed my life, because sometimes your intentions are to do well, but you end up making shit even more complicated.
Or hurting yourself.
It's not my kid. It's
Timmy.
Timmy. The water's choppy, nigga. And first of all, if it's an ocean, I don't go in the ocean
you hate
water.
dark water.
What? Nigga, I be on a jet ski. Let me fall off, nigga. I will drown because I'll be swallowing so much water trying to get back on that motherfucker. Timmy's gonna die.
Damn, and you've come at peace with that.
Yeah, I came at peace with it when I asked the question. Nigga, Timmy is dead. I've already had the funeral. Bye, Timmy.
I've already had the
Timmy Turner. Anyway, next topic.
Well, I was watching the news today and I saw something that was actually, I don't know what it is. For some reason, I'm like really disturbed by people hurting animals more than I am by people being harmed, you know? And so there was this video of these guys who were like on a fishing boat and whatnot, and they were dragging a shark. And they were traveling at a very high rate of speed. And they're just dragging this shark, and he's just, it was awful.
I didn't see that.
And I saw it. And you know what? Video went viral.
Yeah, it did.
White boys got off.
Yeah.
Michael Vick has a couple dogs kill each other in a fight. He goes to prison. I'm telling you, it's racism out here, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Racism.
Fuck them sharks though, man.
I mean, you know what? But you know what? We love puppies. Oh,
Yeah.
we love the cute little fucking puppies. And the shark, oh my God, we're afraid of them. So again, the shark lives matter too.
Well,
If you're gonna drag a fucking shark across choppy water, my nigga Timmy needs to go to prison for that.
well, no, they're investigating whether they can, apply animal cruelty charges to these guys.
But with sharks out there biting holes out our ass.
Speaking of sharks, what is going on with Michael Phelps? He's in some turmoil because he had a fake shark chase him in the water or something.
It was the race. It was a CGI race.
It was a CGI race against him and a fake shark, and he did
Lost
not win.
by 2 seconds.
And he lost by like 2 seconds, and everyone's just like, that was a fake shark. Da, da, da. He was like, try and get a real shark to cooperate in a fucking race, okay? He was like, I'd do it again.
So let's slow this down for a minute.
Jesse Owens was the first to do.
We're gonna have a shark chase us. Yeah.
No?
Stupid ass shit.
That lost by 2 seconds. That's a fast brother.
Shout out to Rihanna. She thick than a motherfucker right now. What is going on with Bad Girl
Oh yeah,
Riri?
so everybody is wondering, is Riri pregnant? Because she has put on a considerable amount of weight. She carries that shit like a queen.
Yo.
She looks
amazing.
She looks yummy.
She thicker than the peanut butter and jelly sandwich with no jelly, with none to drink. Ooh, I love that shit.
What? What shit? Say it
She
again.
What the
thicker than the
fuck?
peanut butter.
Wait, slow down. Straight. She's thicker
Than a peanut
than
butter.
the peanut butter
and jelly sandwich.
and jelly sandwich.
Without
With no
the jelly.
jelly, with nothing to drink.
No jelly, nothing. That clogs up your throat like a yeast infection, my nigga.
No, that's thick. Go ahead.
Okay.
Fine.
Well, listen, shout out to her, but I will say somebody, I can't say who and what they did or what they do, but somebody that I know has told me that Beyonce has summoned an entire team to get her body together.
Avengers. The Avengers.
Shit, she had to call Optimus Prime and the fucking Transformers for that shit. But she's still, listen, the Queen is going to come back and we're going to be there at Coachella next year, front and center.
You know she gonna drop something crazy out of nowhere before then.
Yeah, but I'm just looking forward to Beyonce. I love her. She could do no wrong in my eyes. Claudia asked me this question at the Essence Festival. We're sitting at the table. She said, if you had to kill me to become friends with Beyonce, would you do it? I said, well, when you say kill you, like how do you die? Is it like a painful death? Is it quick, fast? She was like, nigga, you ain't shit. Yeah, she had just bought me some peach cobbler too. Bitch, you gotta die.
Oh my
I'm sorry. So the people,
like 18
so the people are sitting at the table and they're saying, damn, you would really kill your friend. I said, Beyonce gives you her number and says, nigga, we can hang out whenever you want. Claudia, we had issues in Vegas. You got to go, bitch. You got to go.
Cold-blooded.
Yeah, that was
I don't
fucked
think.
up.
Yeah, you couldn't do it.
I would.
No, he would. I think he would. He would. He
He'd do it to any one of us.
He would poison her. He would just poison
Who,
her.
Claudia?
Yeah.
I'll just tip her off the side of a freeway.
Fuck.
Because I like that gory. If anything, I wanted to die in a way that goes viral. I don't want Claudia Jordan to die. Claudia, I love you. Thank you. All right. Well, this was enough. Is this enough recklessness for today?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Shout out to them Tony Stark glasses, bro.
Oh, I know. Listen, they hide the bags. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to turn 40. I'm putting together this whole All-Star Week thing.
For your birthday?
Yes.
Oh God. I'm wondering if I'm going to be in time for that.
I'm hopefully going to start with a gospel brunch and then go straight to AOD.
I'm going to skip that one.
Why?
Because I've had enough church in my motherfucking
No,
life.
this one you have to come because it's going to be real. It's going to be real emotional.
Who have you got coming to sing?
Well, I've asked Leandria Johnson to come.
Oh.
Live band, and I'm going to ask Devon Franklin to come and pray over everybody.
What about those sisters that you like?
Oh.
The Sheards?
No, the what you
Karen Clark?
Yeah.
I couldn't afford them. Too legendary.
Put it out there.
Karen Clark called me and sung happy birthday to me years ago. So
You might be able to get them to come on.
I know the Sheards very well.
No, I love Karen Clark.
Yeah, he loves the Clark sisters, right?
No, I love them to death.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, wait, this will come out Monday, huh?
Yes.
Oh, it'll be my girlfriend's birthday on the 31st. So I gotta say, baby, happy birthday.
Aww.
And God bless you. Thank you for your life.
Oh, this is why I'm not in a relationship, because I don't like that bullshit.
Oh God.
All that sappy shit. I really, somebody. Okay,
brother.
so I meet somebody on Instagram, right?
You want to be sappy.
I meet somebody on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I DM them nice photos because everything is just put together very well. Let's hang out, whatever. Okay, cool. We gonna hang out. So the motherfucker sends me the number. We're texting. And you know how I am. I text. It's just because there's a lot going on in my phone, a lot going on in my life. So he said I was too aggressive. Do you think I'm aggressive?
Hell yeah. I've seen you in
Is that
action.
a real question?
No, I'm talking about with boys.
Yeah, it's like a pit bull and a chihuahua.
You mac hard.
No, I don't.
You a dead macaroni. You a damn lie.
No.
I've seen it with my own eyes. You won't be. I've seen you. You on some scorpion. Get over here, shit.
Oh my God.
So listen, we hung out last night and all they kept talking about was work. And I'm not talking about Rihanna. It was just too much work. I said, listen, can we just talk about taking a trip? Like, let's go somewhere. Like, let's go. Can we talk about Donald Trump banning transgenders? Like, can we just talk about
Seriously.
real shit?
Seriously. Yeah. He's such an asshole, and his tweets just don't hold up well.
I am waiting for a video of Donald Trump to be sucking a cock to break the internet. Because the minute that his gay shit, 'cause
anything for that.
he's done something. I mean, he's done something.
I would
But
give anything for that. But Caitlyn Jenner would just recently came for him too.
Caitlyn Jenner needs to suck a herpy dick.
Well, yeah.
Because Caitlyn Jenner, see, this is the thing
She's
about
so
it.
inconsistent.
This is the thing about it.
I said she.
First of all, Caitlyn Jenner, until I see the motherfucker got a pussy on Pornhub, that motherfucker still got a dick. That's Bruce. If you stood up for Donald Trump, racism, talking about attacking women, sexually assaulting women, he's done really, just all of the stuff that he was standing for, you stood by him because you thought he was going to be able to help move the transgender agenda forward. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So now,
That's your president.
now that he's banning these 15,000 people that work for the government or work for the military and wants to kick them out the military, Caitlyn Jenner's now somehow wanting people to rally behind her. Bitch, have a seat.
Several.
Yeah. Her message is too inconsistent for me.
And y'all know I like
said
Kris
her
Jenner,
again.
so I ride with Kris Jenner. You fuck with Kris Jenner, you got to die.
Right.
Babe.
All right, well, that's enough. I am still high, and I'm going to drink some water and get over this shit. So I'm out.
All right. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.